law requires you to submit samples of your breath for testing. Will you submit samples of your breath? I'm sorry?
Good.
What do we got?
Coming from Jenks.
Yeah.
We had our first drink at 9.
Okay. Who was the accident? Oh, that right there. Nice. Okay. Got our info ready? Hello, ma'am. How are you, Officer Gant?
Not so good, but...
Alright. So tell me what happened. I just got here.
As you see.
Okay. Where are you coming from?
The boardwalk.
Okay. Anywhere specific?
Jenks.
Okay. Have anything to drink tonight?
One drink, but, you know.
One drink. What time was that at?
I'm gonna say it was on 11, 10.
Okay. 11, 10. Where are you heading to now?
Back home, but, you know.
Where was home at?
Back over there.
Where?
A little farther.
What town?
Lavalette.
Okay. Can you do me a favor? Just stop leaning on the car to stand straight up for me.
Huh.
Just put your feet together, your hands on your sides. Like this. Just like I'm standing. Just like that. Your feet together. All the way together. Touching. You see that? Just like that. Stay just like that. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Do not move from that position. Hands out of the pockets.
I know. Let me just put my pockets together.
Okay. You understand? Don't move from that position.
Are you testing me right now?
I'm going to be. But do you understand not to move?
Can I deny that, or?
No. When you signed for your license, you signed to
I
undergo.
signed for my license?
When you signed for your license, you signed to undergo field sobriety testing. When you got your driver's license, do you have a driver's license?
I'm just asking.
Okay. Now I'm just explaining it to you.
No, I did.
All right. Real quick.
I can't deny testing until...
You can deny breathalyzer if that were to be a thing, but we're not even close to going there yet.
No, I'm just asking.
Okay. Ma'am, what was your first name? I'm sorry. I didn't get that.
Oh, I never gave it to you.
Can I have it, please?
Yeah, Melissa.
Melissa? All right, Melissa, what I want you to do, well, first off, what is your highest level of education?
Edwards, you got
I say bachelor's.
Bachelor's degree? Okay.
Yeah.
So you understand how to read and write the English language?
What do you got?
Okay. What I want you to do, and don't begin until I tell you to start, is recite the English alphabet from letters A to Z without singing the song or grouping your letters. It's going to sound like this. A, B, C, and so on, all the way to Z, with a distinct pause between each letter.
Okay.
Do you understand my instructions?
Yes.
You may begin.
Pennsylvania.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, O, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Okay. Next thing I'm going to have you do, you're going to stay in that position again. Just keep your arms at your sides. Okay? Do not begin until I tell you to begin. Okay? Just listen to my instructions. What I'm going to have you do is raise the foot of your choice 6 inches off the ground, keeping that foot parallel to the ground with the leg fully extended, keeping your arms loose at your sides. You're going to be looking down your elevated foot, counting out loud, 1001, 1002, and so on until I tell you to stop. Do you understand so far? Okay, I'm gonna demonstrate it for you. You understand so far though?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're here. Like I said, the foot of your choice, raise it 6 inches above the ground, keeping the foot parallel to the ground, leg fully extended, arms at your sides, looking down at your foot, looking down at your elevated foot, counting out loud, 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on until I tell you to stop. Do you understand? Okay, maybe again. Alright, for the next test, before we begin, what I'm going to have you do is get in the position is right foot in front of left foot, arms at your sides.
Okay.
You can go ahead and get in that position now. Go ahead. Right foot in front of left foot. Right foot in front of left foot. That's left in front of right. That's fine. Arms at your sides. Don't move from that position. Do you understand? Well, I'll explain. Okay, stay in that position. What you're gonna do is take 9 heel-to-toe steps in a straight line, make a series of small turns, turn around, and take 9 heel-to-toe steps back. Okay? I'll demonstrate and explain a little bit more. You're gonna touch heel-to-toe with each step, count each step out loud, do a pivot turn, take 9 heel-to-toe steps back, counting each step out loud. It's gonna sound and look like this. You're here. 1, 2, 3. I'm taking 3. You're going to take 9. You're going to leave this lead foot planted. Take a series of small steps. Turn yourself around. 1, 2, 3. Again, I'm taking 3. You're going to take 9. All the way. So touching heel to toe, looking down at your feet, counting your steps out loud, arms at your sides. Do you understand? Get back in that position.
Yes.
All right. You may begin.
Chosen route at all times.
5, 6, 7.
And the first aid responded.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, ma'am. Again, I'm gonna have you stand with your feet together, your arms at your sides. All right. Do you have any problems with your eyes at all?
My eyes?
Any medical conditions that affect your eyes?
Not diagnosed, no.
Do you wear contacts?
No.
Okay. What I'm gonna have you do is just stare at the tip of the pen, okay?
Okay.
You see the tip?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What I want you to do is follow this with your eyes and your eyes only.
Okay.
You understand my instructions?
Yep.
Okay. Eyes only.
Mm-hmm.
What's the exact location for you? 2000 at 1 Ocean Avenue. Literally just past Marlins. Alright, copy.
Almost done. Just your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Keep looking at the pen. Alrighty, ma'am. One last thing I have you do is turn around.
Turn around.
Yes, please. Yep. You want first aid for her or no?
Did you request first aid, ma'am?
Did you request first aid?
No, you said I needed one though, cause
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it said airbags deployed, so I need one.
What do you want to do with everything?
Be evaluated by the ambulance, ma'am?
I think I'm good.
Think you're good? I guess we're good.
Okay.
You want to get checked out at all? Are you sure?
I think I'm good.
Okay. This is me refusal, Sabrina. I don't yet. You have her info, her license?
Anybody have her info? Like name or anything?
We can get you that in a minute.
Huh?
Just give us 1 second. We'll be able to pull it up from the car. Biondi, can you take first aid and give them all the info for her?
Ma'am, I'm just gonna have you sign saying you don't want us to evaluate you, okay? You're just gonna sign your name in that box.
And then Biondi, he's going to give you all the info.
Perfect.
He's got it in the car. All right, ma'am, just have you turn around. Hands behind your back.
Am I being arrested?
Yes, ma'am. Just have you turn around.
I just have a question.
Sure.
I'm bringing to your station. I'm gonna be.
You're coming to our station, yes.
Until when?
Until you get released.
And when is that?
I can't give you a time frame. It depends how fast it goes. Okay. Do me a favor, turn around.
And you're gonna bring my bag and all that?
Yes, get all your property.
Just a question.
Go ahead. Are you walk back over to this car?
Oh yeah, I have a. Did I fill your?
Yes, you did. I'm gonna have you stand right here for a second. Stand right here. Face the car.
What's your first name? Miss?
Man, what's your first name?
What's your first name, miss?
Melissa.
Melissa? Yeah, she's not showing up on the state returns. I don't know if she's got ID.
It might not be her car. It's Pennsylvania reg, so
Yeah.
her license is probably in the car. It is in the car? You have a belt on or anything?
Huh?
No belt?
Are you bringing me?
I am.
Alright. Are they coming to headquarters?
Here, first aid?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Melissa, what's your last name?
Collier.
Can you spell it?
Collier.
Collier.
Collier. What's your birthday?
4/17.
What year?
2000.
2000. That's good enough.
Okay.
We're gonna get all of that, yep. Hang left, watch your step.
Police 1.
Okay. Maybe go over here, this corner. Can you pull that up? Thank you. Have you put your back against this wall right here? Turn your head to the right.
Just your head to the right.
Other way. Have you come over here. Take these handcuffs off you. Come right over here to the bench. All right. Do me a favor, take a seat on the bench. gonna take it. Who's gonna be doing this? Yeah. Alright, ma'am. Need you to listen very clearly, okay? Alright. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand the rights as a resident to you? Okay. Need you to sign right here. Okay, thank you. It's the first. Need you to continue to listen. This is also very important. You've been arrested for driving while intoxicated, NJSA 394-50. The law requires you to submit samples of your breath for the purpose of testing to determine alcohol content. A record of the taking of the breath samples, including the test results, will be made. Upon request, a copy of that record will be made available to you. After you have provided samples of your breath for testing, you have the right at your own expense to have a person or physician of your own selection take independent samples of your breath, blood, or urine for independent testing. If you refuse to provide samples of your breath, you will be issued a separate summons for the refusal. A court may find you guilty of both refusal and driving while intoxicated. If a court finds you guilty of the refusal, you will be subject to various penalties, including license revocation of up to 20 years, a fine of up to $2,000, installation of an ignition interlock, and referral to an intoxicated driver resource center. These penalties may be in addition to penalties imposed by the court for any other offense of which you are found guilty. You have no legal right to have an attorney, physician, or anyone else present for the purpose of taking the breath samples. You have no legal right to refuse to give or delay giving samples of your breath. Any response from you that is ambiguous or conditional in any respect to my request that you provide breath samples will be treated as a refusal to submit to breath testing. Even if you agree to take the test but then do not follow my instructions, do not properly perform the test, or do not provide sufficient breath samples, I will charge you with refusal to submit breath testing. I repeat, the law requires you to submit samples of your breath for testing. Will you submit samples of your breath? I'm sorry? I didn't hear you.
No, I didn't say nothing.
Oh.
And if I request a lawyer, how long does that take?
Like I said, for this portion here with breath testing, a lawyer cannot be present, does not need to be present. That's separate from the Miranda.
So if I request one,
It doesn't apply
I'm
to.
still going to take one.
It doesn't apply to breath
No, I know.
samples.
I'm still going to take the test now,
If
whether
you,
I request a lawyer or not.
it's separate, yes. So if you answer yes to submit samples of your breath, it's just a yes.
I feel like I should wait for a lawyer.
I'll read the line to you again.
You can tell me again, but
You have no legal right to have an attorney, physician, or anyone else present for the purpose of taking the breath samples. You have no legal right to refuse to give or delay giving samples of your breath. So for the line, I repeat, the law requires you to submit samples of your breath for testing. Will you submit samples of your breath? Yes or no?
no.
No. Okay. I have to read this portion now. Your answer is not acceptable. The law requires that you submit samples of your breath for breath testing. If you do not answer or answer with anything other than yes, I will charge you with refusal. Now I ask you again, will you submit to breath testing?
Copy.
What does that mean? Charge me with refusal.
So there's separate charges. So there's one for driving while intoxicated, and then if you refuse to provide breath samples, it's another charge.
And if I give you a breathalyzer,
Mm-hmm.
does that mean I admit to the first charges though?
You'll still get the same for driving while intoxicated, but you will not get the refusal summons.
I don't know.
I'm going to say I don't know, and take that as a no. Alright, have you going here. Just face this wall first.
How long am I gonna
Hopefully not too long. I'm going to come back in here in a few minutes and ask you questions.
Few minutes?
I'm sorry?
A few minutes? I'm asking.
Yes. Alright, ask if there's somebody that we could call that can come pick you up.
And if not,
You're going to be here for a while.
if I can have someone to pick me up,
Correct.
how long is a while?
About 12 hours.
And can I just use my phone
Oh,
to text somebody or?
you can't text them. We have to call them on our recorded phone. Alright. There's nothing in your pockets here. Can you just turn out your front pockets just to make sure? Alright. Very good. And you don't have a belt on?
No.
No necklace?
Mm.
Okay. Alright. You can go ahead and take a step into the cell. You can keep your flip-flops on. Alright. Is there more sheets in here? A few questions that I have to ask you. We ask them to everybody. What was that? Sorry.
Copy.
A few questions I have to ask you. We ask them to everybody. Have you ever attempted suicide?
No.
Do you feel like you want to harm yourself now?
No.
Are you on any medication for depression? Do you have any children? No? Okay. I guess I'll be back with you in a couple minutes, alright? We'll try to figure out a ride situation for someone to pick you up.
And if I don't have a ride, I'm just here till daytime?
Yeah, because with New Jersey law and regarding driving while intoxicated, if someone can't come to pick you up and take responsibility for you, you have to wait it out 12 hours at least. Well, 12 hours so that alcohol is definitely out of your system before you can be released.
And what time would that be exactly?
I believe it's 5 a.m. now, so 5 in the afternoon.
Ooh.
Yeah. Alrighty?
Alright.